$678 billion. That's how much the National Retail Federation expects consumers to spend this holiday season. That's up about 4% over last year. And that doesn't even include restaurant, automobile, or even gasoline sales. Many experts say holiday retail sales are a strong indicator, though, of consumer confidence. So Jacksonville's retirement coach Adam Wolf is here to explain a little bit more. And Adam is one of the area's leading certified financial planners. He helps people plan for retirement in advance. So let's talk about this, Adam. $678 billion. That has got to be an amazing confidence booster for many people. It is for me, but definitely let's talk about the retirees that you work with. There's got to be a lot of confidence within them.
Yeah, it's hard to fathom that type of money, and then actually, where we were, think back, 8-9 years ago, and plus a couple more years after that, of how, difficult it was for a lot of folks. And now we're at a point right now where we're 9 years past that point, and the economy's starting to build back up, and confidence is growing. Having confidence in retirement is key. It could be a bad time from an economic standpoint or a good time from an economic standpoint, but it all depends on your unique situation and how you parlay that into a successful retirement.
Well, let's go into, because I'm thinking about grandparents and grandparents wanting to spend money on their grandkids. Does that cause a concern, because that could take maybe a chunk out of their retirement? What would you say to that?
Yeah, I meet with folks every week who have this same question in regards to, we want to take care of ourselves. But we also want to pass on a legacy. And some folks that I work with, it's like, hey, whatever's left over is going to go to the kids and grandkids. But what can we do in the meantime to help our kids out? A lot of folks want to take that vacation with their entire family, more specifically the grandkids versus the kids, but also in regards to, maybe college savings accounts, to put some money away to make sure that their situation in the future is a little bit better. Because even though this tax situation that we're in now, and a lot of folks are going to be saving taxes under the new plan, going forward in the future, based on how the government runs its math, their taxes have to go up, in my opinion, eventually. So for a lot of our grandkids, a lot of our kids that are out there, their situation are going to be a little bit more difficult than our situations currently.
What about, I was thinking also while you were speaking about maybe a strategy to put in place prior to maybe whenever you need to pull money for certain events, and maybe it's for college, maybe it's just for some holiday spending, whatever it is. Is there a strategy that you need to put in place for that?
Yeah, one of the strategies we use is, we segment different monies into different silos or different buckets in regards to how it's taxed. And some monies that you have is taxed along the way. Some monies that you have, a lot of folks have these tax deferred accounts that are taxed on the way out as we pull money out of at the current tax rates. And then if you're lucky enough to have a tax-free account, a tax-free bucket, that's where you can go and dip in and grab money and use money within an overall plan tax-free. So when we sit down with folks and we design these plans, it's not just what kind of investments you have and what your overall goals are, but when you take the money out of each that is going to, at the end of the day, be the bottom line number that you spend, because it's all about not what you earn, but what you keep, and what you keep is after taxes.
Oh, what you keep is what you get to spend on your grandkids if you do it right.
Yes.
But that's the thing, it needs to be done in advance, and that's what's great about Wolf Retirement. You do it in advance, right?
Yep, we do our written plans in advance, and so everything is written. Now, if life does change, because life will change, we have a plan that we can model into those life changes for changes in the future.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Adam. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for Wolf Retirement Navigation for sponsoring this segment. And if you're nearing retirement or already retired, hopefully, we want to make sure that you don't splurge on the grandkids this Christmas too much. But, if you need to, that's okay. But just don't get off track. That's all we need to make sure you don't get off track. So get a retirement spending consultation. This consultation is complimentary today for qualified viewers. Here's the number to call. It's 904-232-8760. And you must be nearing retirement or already retired and have $250,000 saved in investable assets or more. And you can also learn more about how to plan for retirement by visiting wolfretirement.com. And Adam has 2 office locations for your convenience. One is right here in Jacksonville, and one is located in Clay County.